retrospective, Saber. You're to follow his lead.
Yeah, follow me around.
We're with you, Gav.
Really, Gov? Seriously? God. I almost forgot for a moment that every chance they get, they remind us that everybody else in the game is British. It's okay, I forgive you. It's amusing. And an amused GaLm is a happy GaLm. Ah! Lights? There you go. So this time around, you're not gonna fool me. It's not gonna be a dark area where I can't see anything. No! It's gonna be a dark area where I have a little bit of light. Okay. Let's hope these two guys can keep themselves alive. If not, well, I don't lament over spoiled milk, if that makes any sense. They just end up dying. Ah, well. Ooh, intel. British Intelligence Corps. Chimera command units, commonly referred to as Angels due to exhaust plume from mechanical apparatus. Oh, but that's why they're called Angels? That's really? Okay. Apparatus believed responsible for their flight ability. Angels capable of directing other Chimera through unknown means. Because of ability to summon reinforcements, they should never be considered to be alone. The loss of an Angel will deny the enemy leadership. Potential for disruption to the Chimera makes the Angel a priority. They should always be the primary target. Wow. Yeah. You should also kill the people supporting it, but yeah, you should get the Angels as well. We just ran by a lot of ammo that I didn't even need. Fantastic. Alright, two. You two, get on the elevator. There you go. I just don't want to leave them behind. Also, you got a little bit too close to the edge. You almost got crushed by the door. I'm pretty sure the Chimera don't care if anything gets crushed in the doors. Just saying. Are we gonna get another cutscene, or where the hell are we going? There? All the way to the top? I think we're going all the way to the top, right there. Haha! Ha! It's all the secret dudes, and they're all dead, with Morse code. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, cutscene! Cutscene! Ooh! A giant control conduit thing? That's gotta be powering the fucking weather controlling thing. I can guarantee it. We blow it up. Easy. Oh shit! Really, guy? Really? I'm gonna blow myself up. That guy fucking ran in front of my rocket and made me lose 3 bars of health. I will be goddamned if I kept that. Hell no. Haha! Oh yeah! Love the fucking rocket launches, bro. Never realized how amazing these things were. Oh shit! That is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to swap.
Get to that control booth.
What control booth? Well, obviously there's nothing over there. Okay, I'm going for the controls! Just cover me a little bit better. Hey, how's it going? Walk! Ha ha ha! Oh, jeez. We got ourselves another Titan and another person. Get out of here. Hey, big man on campus, how's it going? Oh, you're doing dead? Fantastic. Damn, he's still alive after 3 rockets? That's dedication. But, unfortunately, dedication can only get you so far. You have to display real talent and real destructive capabilities. Of course, against these guys, you could probably throw a fly and they'll all die. Chimera fly. Alright, where's the auger dude? Over here? Yes, he is. Oh, he's got a little friend, too. That's cute. Oh, he's still alive. Damn, boy. You're taking yourselves some hits. Bit of a shame, but okay. Open up one panel.
The shields are coming down!
Yeah! And then blast it with a rocket. Which we don't have. Okay.
Once those shields fall, you give it hell! That's doing it! Keep shooting!
Haha! Grenade launch, bitch! Oh, I gotta do it 4 more times.
The roads!
I can't shoot the roads! The shields are back up! Or they never went down! Either of them! Jesus! Fire at the exposed rods to destroy the reactor! Wait, where? I guess they open up individual. Oh, hell no! Holy shit! Okay. And reload. Boom, baby! Hey, Angel, how's it going? I don't think you realize that, you know, against all of us by yourself? Oh, you are fucked. Bye-bye! Ha 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 ha! Another rod has been exposed. Locate and destroy it. Alright, well, if that one's not open, then it's only the one over here. Right? No, it's not, actually. Oh! Wow, okay. Is that it? Let me throw a grenade. There we go. Say what? I wasn't actually paying attention. That was kind of being like, hey, another panel. Boom, baby. Oh, wait. No, we got one more grenade to throw. Come on. You can do it. Get blown up. Or don't. Fine. Whatever. I guess we have to wait until it's down all the way. You know what sounds awesome? Hailstorm. Boom. It goes by too quickly. Yeah! And one more grenade for the throw. There you go. One more panel, and we'll be set. And I'm gonna be a happy man because we'll finally be done with this goddamn base. All right, what's next? The one to the left of it. All right. What was that sound? Is it another angel? Yeah, it's another angel. Hey! Find out someone your own size! That won't be any of us, so you can see where I'm coming from with that. Are there 2 of them? I hope not. I need ammo. Okay, that's not where I want to go. Hey, big man! Oh, boy. Oh, I've got rockets! Oh, you're fucked! Ha ha! Okay. Find the exposed rod. Don't worry, I'll find it. And it is there. Sayonara, chimeras! It's still around. Okay. Well, here, have a frag grenade. Damn, those panels are, those rods are really fucking durable.
Get out of there fast. We're waiting for you.
Fucking where? Oh, cutscene, okay.
We're too close, Captain. We've got to get clear.
Hold this position. That's an order.
It's too late. No one's coming out of there.
I said.
Look at it this way. You can always come back and look through the ruins.
As the tower fell, Chimeran creatures began to shriek and writhe on the ground. They died within minutes. We believe they were simply unable to survive the loss of the Angels. The significance of our victory in London wasn't understood for several days. The reactor meltdown caused a chain reaction that destroyed all the towers in the network. At least in Britain, the Chimera were defeated. We have investigated the ruins of 5 towers so far. As we attempt to reverse engineer the complex technologies we find, the mystery of the Chimera only deepens. With combat subsided, the soldiers have been searching the rural villages for survivors. So far, we found 921 hiding in bunkers and basements, 78 of them children. Cartwright's youngest daughter, Angela, was among them.
Oh, that's nice.
As for Nathan Hale, his body was never recovered. He was presumably incinerated inside the tower. The American military lists him as killed in action, July the 14th, 1951. A part of me still believes he might have escaped somehow. I even thought I heard his voice on the radio just after the tower exploded. I'll never know for sure.
Aw. Is that how we're gonna end it off? Or are we gonna get to pick up a little bit afterwards? Huh? Come on, give me some more Nathan Hale. No, that's it? Okay, alright. Let me say first off, this was definitely a game made in 2006. This is an old title, and it shows it hard. Not only just because of graphics, but because of just general gameplay. There was a lot of parts where they threw a lot of shit at you, and it kind of got aggravating. Especially because, like, it's not so much that some of the parts were really hard. It's that a lot of parts where you'd fight waves and waves and waves of enemies, and then you'd fucking die, whether by accident or because of someone else shooting you. And you'd have a fucking checkpoint that's like 15 to 20 minutes way the hell back. It's ridiculous. You could, like, sit in place for an hour, and you wouldn't get a checkpoint. And if you left, boom, you got it. It was a little bit sad. But with that said, it was a very interesting experience. I think the story was told in a very different fashion than what I'm used to. It was told through Captain Parker's perspective of, oh, well, these things happened, and I think he was a chimera, and he was showing signs of being a chimera, rather than just being all about Nathan Hale. Well, I mean, it was all about Nathan Hale, but it was all very second-hand or third-person account, rather than just being all like, "Hey, I'm Nathan Hale, and I'm doing all these things, and oh shit, we gotta do stuff." And it was an interesting experience, and it was fun for all the little bits, especially because if you think about it, I mean, the game is 7 years old. In 2006, let me think. In 2006, June of 2006, I would have been 7 years younger, obviously. So that would make me 12. I would have been 12. I was 12 when this game came out. Which, if you put it into perspective, is just like, yeah, I can see how this game was a pretty decent game when it came out. I mean, for the most part, all the things that we're getting used to now, they're very recent. You know, regenerating health and all the other things. They're only being made big by stuff like Call of Duty and Halo. Things like health packs and enemies that take forever to kill. That lasted quite a long while. And, well, you know, I have some portions of me that prefer those kind of things. I can safely say that I like the newer directions of games, and I'll be interested to see how they handle Resistance 2 and 3. Like I said before we began this, I got some mixed messages about what the games are going to be like. Either they're really great, or they're kind of mediocre, or they're worse than Resistance 1. If they're worse than Resistance 1, that kind of says a lot, but I think that Insomniac was a good studio, and that they can evolve further beyond. And because of the fact that this is a launch title, that means quite a lot of things could be forgiven. Their whole, like, crappy checkpoint shit. While checkpoints have existed forever, I can slightly forgive them. I was like, okay, fine. It was a launch title. You had to rush it out for the PS3's release in 2006, even though it was like $500. No, I think it was $599 in 2006 when it was released. Yeah. But still, it's a fun title, and it led into a really good series, from what I've heard. Definitely, if it didn't do well, obviously it would have had a lot of sequels, so I'm going to end off here. I don't know if there's an after-credit sequence, but, I mean, basically, it's safe to say that I had fun in the game. I had a lot of grievances with it, but a lot of those grievances are either because of just the checkpoint system, or because I'm more of a recent age gamer than old. I'm pretty sure anyone who was like playing Doom and shit when they were like 15 and they moved on, I'm pretty sure they're like, yeah, this is my shit. I played that on hard mode and made the game my bitch. Me, I'm like medium. I don't know. Some parts were like really easy, just tearing apart every single enemy. Some parts were very hard. It was the one enemy that always fucked me over were the fucking dudes with the auger rifles, which I kept on calling them augers because it was easier to identify them by the weapons they used than try to keep on figuring out the names. There are so many different names that I could remember eventually, but I didn't really just store it in my mind. It's like, those guys are hybrids, those guys are steeljacks, those guys are gray, or see, look, I even fucked that up. I don't think there's anything called a steeljack. I think it's a steel skull, I'm not sure. But those guys were irritating because a lot of the moments where I got fucked over was because of the fact that I was trying to get into cover and I'd get fucked up because their weapon shoots the cover. Their weapons did their job too good. You know what I mean? It's fucking, they did their job. Although I guess, you know, going back into saying about the health, I guess the Chimera taking a while to kill does kind of lead back into them being like a lot more buffed up than humans, right? But still, I prefer when things die relatively quickly, or at least when I shoot them in the head, I get like a visual feedback of, oh shit, that's really fucking them up really quickly. Even the headshots, it was hard to tell when you got headshots, because there was no real, they just kind of flopped over dead. And it was nice that most of the enemies died in one shot to the head, but yeah, if it wasn't for the fact that they had that focus slowdown shit, I wouldn't have been hitting much of anything unless they were standing still. So, yeah. Anyways, I am going to move on to the rest of this series, of course. Usually there's always someone who goes, are you going to play Resistance 2? Are you going to go play Resistance 3? And I'm like, why not? And sometimes people even ask about series I've already done. GaLm, when are you going to do Assassin's Creed 3? And I'm like, a year ago? You know, it's just, before you ask questions, think before you, it's like, are you going to do this? Let's check it out. If I have done it, you saved yourself some embarrassment. If I haven't done it, go ahead and ask. Unless it's like a series that I'm obviously interested in doing it. Like this. Resistance. Got myself a PS3. Insomniac Games and Sony would like to extend special thanks to the following groups of individuals. Adam York. That's an interesting name. John Woo. Okay. I want to see if I do want to stay around and see if there is an after credits sequence. You know, whether it's like a hand raising out of the rubble and being like, I'm Nathan Hale. Or maybe we see like a random Chimera just being alive over there. Although it would be interesting if Nathan Hale really did die in this game. Because I'm not really sure what the other Resistance games are about. Obviously, it continues the story of humans versus Chimera, but it doesn't mean it exactly continues Nathan Hale's story. So, it'll be very interesting to check out. Thankfully, I don't have to worry about spoilers, because by the time you guys see this, I'll most likely have at least completed Resistance 2, and I'm okay with that. So, you know, think about it. I think the game was... I predicted that the game was going to be about 6 to 8 hours, and wow, it pretty much was. We hit that mark really, really close. Boom. Awesome. All right. After credits? I'd be mad. Please have an after credits. Yes! My patience is right. Okay, we got foot tracks in the snow. Obviously, it's gonna be Hale's. There he goes. Oh no, it's gonna be the Americans, huh? The X-ray dudes? Oh yeah, it's the X-ray dudes. Oh, he's gonna blow himself up. Oh no. No, he's just like, all right, whatever. To be fair, they are our government, right? You know, it's the Americans, and we're Americans, so it's not too bad. So that's how come they never heard anything from Hale. Because he got immediately captured by the X-ray dudes who just called me Grayskin. Okay. Though the struggle against the Chimera continues, your heroic efforts have saved countless lives. Your memory will be honored for years to come. New weapons have been unlocked for your next campaign. Ooh, interesting. So if you replay the game, you can get more Mark II type weaponry, perhaps? Cool. I guess that is one way to add replayability to your games. Nice. Location select, and you can just check this stuff out. I don't care about the intel stuff. So, yeah. Thanks for watching this Let's Play. Hopefully you had fun. Sorry about getting aggravated for all the moments, but I think it can be fairly understandable. I will see you guys either in Resistance 2 or in some other Let's Play. So peace out.